Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in Mesa, Arizona, and I want to welcome you to my latest project. Let's come check it out. This property was built in 1985. It's a Spanish style construction. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths with a pool and a guest house. It's got a lot of great potential. I want you guys to check it out. It is a little bit of a nastier project than we've usually done in the past. This one, people were living in here and they were living pretty rough in this house. So let's come check it out. We got some great potential and some great plans for this one. One of the things that really stood out with this property is the construction. It was really well built. This was a custom build home back in the 80s. It's got a larger lot. It's about a 13,000 square foot lot. And you're gonna notice on the inside, there's a lot of features that you don't see in houses anymore. And it really starts here with these large beams. The entire property, you're gonna notice the tongue and groove ceilings with super large beams coming across the property. I know that if we put a little bit of work in these beams, we can really make them stand out, and it's gonna be a center point for this property. One of the other things that I really liked about this property was the floor plan. You gotta see beyond all the nastiness to the potential that the property has. And I really like the floor plan. And over here, I really like how open the ceilings are. Now we have some really great ideas for what we wanna do in the kitchen, but here in the living space, we have this amazing fireplace wall. It screams 1980s. It looks cool, but I think it's not gonna make it. So our plan here is to get rid of this, completely demo this out to make the space feel a little bit more open. And over here, what we really wanna do is raise the ceilings in the kitchen area. So right now the kitchen has all the ductwork through here. And I think the real potential with this property is opening this space up a bit more. As you can see, we have some pretty high ceilings here in the living area, but the kitchen area is like sunk in. So one of our main objectives is gonna be to open this up a bit, create more of an open feel. I think it's gonna create just a much more flowy kitchen, much more open concept space, and that's kind of what we're gonna go for. Our style for this one is gonna be Spanish contemporary. So it's a Spanish style home, but we're gonna modernize it with a lot of great finishes. So we have some amazing ideas for this house. So it is a split floor plan. You have all the bedrooms on this side, kitchen and dining is on this side. There's a couple really cool family rooms, and there's even a study for this property. So it's got a lot of space, plenty of space. So one of the big things that we're gonna do here is we're gonna completely change all of the flooring for the entire property. Right now it has this wood flooring, but I can tell that this wood flooring has already met its final days. It's starting to warp, it's starting to lift up. There's not really any reason to try to save it at this point. We're just gonna have to rip it all up, tear it out, and we're probably gonna go ahead and putting in a luxury vinyl plank, so much more modern, contemporary, flowy. It's still gonna have a very wood look, but it's not gonna be actual hardwood. So, but over here we have the bedrooms. Come check this out. It's got 3 bedrooms, so this is where all the primary bedrooms are. We have bedroom number 1, 2, and 3, and over here we have the hallway bath. And right now you can't really smell it, but the smell in here is pretty nasty. This house was living really rough. The pets kind of took over the place and nobody looked out and cleaned up after them. So it was kind of disgusting. The trash out team has done a really amazing job on getting this thing looking much better in the last couple of days, but you know, part of it. So here's the master bedroom. So this room is actually the room that's been the most well taken care of. It's a really good sized room. We have his and her vanities here. So here's where we have sink, bathrooms right here, and it's got its great little door here for access to the outdoors as well. So this room, pretty straightforward here. We're gonna go all new flooring. We're gonna paint and we're gonna change all the baseboards. For the bathrooms, we're gonna be totally modernizing the bathrooms. So they're gonna have new cabinets, new vanities, and we're also gonna be redoing the showers on this one as well. One of the great things about this property is that it has amazing bones. There's not a lot of drywall repairs that it needs. It's been kind of well taken care of. The biggest thing here was all the nasty trash. So getting rid of all that nasty trash is really gonna make a big difference, and it really starts to change the look and feel of the property immediately. So from here, I wanna take you guys out to the backyard because there's a lot of potential here as well. So right off the master suite, it kind of leads right into the backyard. And here's one of the reasons we were able to get such a good deal on this property is because of all this junk and all this trash. And believe it or not, people were living here in this filth just like this. I don't really understand it. It's absolutely disgusting, but this is part of how we're able to do business. We're able to solve these type of problems. Where people see a nasty, stinky house, I see an opportunity to create some value and make some money. So come check out the backyard here. There's a lot of potential back here. As you can see, right now, this pool is in really, really rough shape. The pool equipment, it doesn't sound like it's working too well. And it's been probably neglected for a couple months now where they haven't done anything to the property. They haven't cleaned it up at all. So the first thing we're gonna go ahead and do is once we get this all trashed out, we already have our pool specialist coming out here. They're gonna start evaluating the pool, figure out if we need a new equipment and make the necessary repairs to turn this pool around. This is Arizona, so this pool adds about $60,000 to $75,000 worth of value to this property. So it's very important for us to get this pool turned around as quick as possible because this is gonna be a major selling point for this property. All right, so come check out one of the main reasons why I really love this property, and it's this added detached guest house. So this guest house, as you can see, it's about 700 square feet. It's huge. Look at the ceiling height here, everything. I mean, they really thought it out and it was really a well-built guest house. A few days ago, this thing was completely full of garbage. The trash out team did a great job getting rid of all of it. It's got a lot of potential over here. As you can see, it has a sink area. So it's got some plumbing. So our plan here is to put in an all new cabinet package. We're gonna turn this into a complete livable mother-in-law suite / studio. So if you needed to move in with your mother-in-law or you needed to have a separate space for one of the millennials that's moving back in with you, this property is gonna have it all. This space is actually very versatile. You can keep it as a bedroom. You can turn it into a man cave. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like to me, this property, this space is giving man cave vibes. I could see myself having a golf simulator over here, maybe a pool table, ping pong. I don't know, it gives a lot of options here. It even has its own bathroom. It's got its own washer and dryer setup, own water heater. So it's got a lot of potential here. Now, right now, it's kind of nasty and disgusting. But because of all the plumbing and the electrical is where it needs to be, that makes it really easy for my team to come in and just tighten up these finishes. Maybe put a new vanity sink here. Probably go ahead and tile up this shower, create a nice little shower space here. And over here, we'll go all new kitchen cabinets, new countertops, and we'll put all new flooring. And this thing will look amazing with just a few adjustments, and this thing's gonna look really great. So now it's time for everybody's favorite part. These are projected numbers for this project. This property was purchased for $420,000. We did provide a post-possession for up to 90 days. So the previous occupants were able to stay here for 90 days after we purchased it. We just got access to it. And as you can see, the project is already going. It's gonna take us about 6 to 7 weeks to finalize everything and really turn this thing around. So we're gonna have some holding costs there for about 5 to 6 months of holding costs. But the renovations for this are expected to be between $120,000 and $130,000. So taking all those figures into consideration with a after repair value of $750,000, the projection for this project is $150,000 in the next 6 months. I'm really excited about how this project is gonna turn out. So if you wanna watch the progress, subscribe to my channel, like, comment. I try to get back to everyone as soon as I can. I really appreciate you watching my video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.